The term job analysis refers to a process of gathering information in order to know what is required to successfully perform a job. The book refers to the idea of developing a theory of behavior, which is sort of like writing a story about everything that happens and why it happens. The information and resulting theory or story provides an important point of reference for potential organizational members and current members, for those who might do the job, those who are doing the job, for leaders, and for managers. Another way to think about the purpose of job analysis is that it helps answer the question, what characteristics does someone need to fit in this job? It's an important question for a number of other processes in organizations. The most direct answer to the question, what is a job analysis then, is that it's a process designed to determine the tasks required to perform a job and the characteristics a person needs to have in order to complete those tasks. The resulting information is used to write a job description, but the analysis itself is the process of gathering information. In other words, job analysis and job description are not synonymous. The process can come from two perspectives, a task-oriented perspective or a worker-oriented perspective. The task-oriented perspective can be a little easier to accomplish as we can see what's being done and the results of that behavior. An approach might not be as helpful in environments where job tasks change though, or when the job doesn't include a specific set of tasks repeated at regular intervals. In those cases, the general description of behavior that results from a worker-oriented perspective may be more practical. So, how do we go about gathering that information? The process is similar to conducting a descriptive research study. It involves identifying ways to measure what the job includes and how to analyze those measures. The process can take a number of forms, depending in part on whether the job is currently being performed. The textbook explains each of the processes in this slide, so I won't go into that much detail. But I did want to point out that the phrase critical incident can be a little confusing. In this case, critical is used to mean essential or important, not negative or life-threatening. There isn't a single model for the best job analysis. The process needs to fit the job and the organization. Generally, though, the process needs to use multiple methods and multiple sources. Those sources are known as subject matter experts. They're individuals who are highly familiar with the job and can provide information about what it entails. In many cases, they're the employees doing the job, but they might also be supervisors, individuals who do related jobs, or others who interact with the person in the job. The process of job analysis somewhat resembles a research project, but with the goal of determining what contributes to a successful performance of a job. The resulting information answers the question, what characteristics does a person need in order to perform this job? And the answer is important for a number of other processes in the organization. Given the number of uses of information resulting from a job analysis, it's important to use the methods that are well suited to the job and use more than one method.